By the late 17th, London had so many street lamps that visitors to the city were amazed by them. The lamps were fueled by wax or oil that gave off an unpleasant smell and often dripped. Means at the end of the 17th, London had so many street lamps that the number of the street lamps increased, and visitors became very happy and amazed after seeing the lamps there. The lamps were fueled by wax or oil that gave off an unpleasant smell and often dripped. Means the lamps were fueled by wax or oil, but their smell was unpleasant, that is not good, and often dripped. Many people were employed as lamplighters because lamps had to be lit by hand every evening. One German tourist visiting London in the 17th wrote in his diary, "As it was quite dark when I came back the first evening, I was astonished at the admirable manner in which the streets are lighted up. The bright lamps made the city seem exciting and lively. The lamps are so near each other that even on the most ordinary and common nights, the city has the appearance of festive illumination." Many people were employed as lamplighters. Why they were hired? Because there were many people who were given a job that what they have to do, they have to full the fuel in the lamps so that lamps can continuously give the light to the people. As the German tourist written that I was astonished at the admirable manner in which the streets are lighted up. Means there were lights in the streets, but the lights were looking so beautiful and it was looking so admiring that he was very happy after seeing lights in the streets. And the lamps are so close that it gives the appearance of a festive illumination. A festive illumination that as we have decorated the area with so many lights for celebrating a festival. Now, what is the meaning of the tourist? Tourist means a person who came from some other country to visit a country. The lamplighters quickly became an important and valued part of society. This was because they often became a key figure in their communities. They would walk the same route twice a day, and as they checked, cleaned, fixed, lit, or put out the lights, they would notice what was going on around them. Now, so what is the work of those boys? What they have to do? They have to check, they have to clean, fix, lit, or put the lights, and they also have to notice what was going on around them. Many lamplighters help to make their roads safer. Their job required energy, strength, agility, and reliability. Now, what was the requirement of their job? They must be energetic, they must be powerful, agility, they should move easily. What is the meaning of agility? That they can be moved properly, they can move quickly, easily from one place to other place. Reliability means the person to whom we can trust, a trustable person. They had to keep the lights clean, make sure the wicks were trimmed to the right length, light tens of lamps in the evening, and put them all out again in the morning. Means it was their duty. They have to check the wicks also. Wicks, this is the type of the thread. Okay, as you seen in the candle lights thread, same like there was a thread used in the lamps, and it was their duty that they have to check the lamps and they have to clean them properly. Many lamplighters were pleased to be guardians in their communities, and often the job would be passed on from parent to child. And often their job would be passed on from parent to child. Means first of all their parents were doing this job and then their children were doing the same job. The lamp posts of London were designed with a bar sticking out on their either side at the top so that the lamplighters could safely rest his ladder on them. Lamplighters moved quickly, carrying their ladder and going up and down it hundreds of times a day. The lampposts were decorated with the royal crest and were looked after carefully by the lamplighters. So, how the lamplighters ladder was designed like this? They have designed the ladder so the lamplighters can carry their ladder 100 times in a day and they can light the lamps or they can clean the lamps, and they were designed with the royal crest, means they show the royalty also. When gas lamps started to be used from 1805 onwards, they changed the work of the lamplighters. Now, when the gas lamps replaced the oil lamps, what happened? The gas lamps were much quicker to light and did not require lots of work like the oil lamps, such as changing the smelly oil and replacing and trimming wicks. Some of the lamplighters felt their jobs was not the same anymore. Charles Dickens captured this feeling in the story The Lamplighters, when one character talks about the change from oil to gas lamps. Now what happened? The gas lamps replaced the oil lamps and the work was not same. As the lamplighters, oil lamps required much attention and people have to clean the lamps again and again, but the gas lamps not required the much work. So what happened? People felt that their job was not the same, and here the Charles Dickens, the writer of this unit, this chapter, this story, feeling of the lamplighters. I foresee in this the breaking up of our profession. There is no more going the rounds to trim by daylight, no more dribbling down of the oil on the heads and bonnets of the ladies and gentlemen when one feels in spirits. Any low fellow can light a gas lamp. Now, what happened that these gas lamps not required much work and there is no tension that oil is falling on their hairs, on their dress or on the bonnets. Now, what is bonnets? Bonnets at that time, the ladies were using the hats called bonnets, and any fellow can light the gas lamp. Gas lamps were better than oil lamps in many ways, although a big issue with them was that every now and again one would blow up. Over time, gas lamps replaced oil lamps. Later, with the invention of electricity, gas lamps were replaced by the electric lamps, which now dominate modern streets. Now what happened? When the electricity invented, they replaced the gas lamps also. Now what was the drawback of the gas lamps? The drawback back of the gas lamps was that they have to blow up again and again. Now with the invention of the electricity, gas lamps were replaced by the electric lamps. Today there are still 1500 gas lamps in London. 5 people are employed to operate them. They light them every evening and put them out every morning. These lights are carefully looked after because they are part of the city's history. Kensington Palace Garden is the name of a long avenue in London. It is lined with grand old buildings and is lit entirely by gas lamps. There you can imagine what it would have been like in London during the time of Charles Dickens. Now what happened that today there are also almost 1500 gas lamps still in London. Why? Because it shows the ancient history of London, and 5% are still hired to light that gas lamps. And there is a एवेन्यू मीन्स वाइड स्ट्रीट, ओके, खुली जो चौड़ी सड़क होती है उसको बोलते हैं. इट इज़ लाइंड विथ ग्रैंड ओल्ड बिल्डिंग्स एंड इज लिट इंटायरली बाय गैस लैम्प्स. और ये एंड दिस स्ट्रीट इज इंटायरली lighted by the gas lamps. Now you must imagine that what would have been like in London during the time of the Charles Dickens. To clear the meaning of the dominate, to have power or control over something. So I think so students, all of you understood this chapter very well. I hope so you have understood this chapter. Now please, you must go through this chapter again and again so you can understand the chapter easily.